So guys, the very dark man has come out to challenge Tinubu after his latest broadcast. There was a national broadcast in which he asked terrorists and their sponsors to surrender. He gave them a time room for them to surrender. The very dark man is challenging the Tinubu's government to go after terrorists and not asking them to surrender. Guys, one still wonders why the government pampers these terrorists. I mean, after killing many people, you are asking them to come out and surrender. Now, guys, in case you don't know, the government is trying to sentence Nnamdi Kanu to death. You must have heard that news. It is real. And one might be wondering why terrorists in Nigeria are being rehabilitated, reintroduced into the society, being given taxpayers' money, and now they are being asked to surrender. Those of them that have not surrendered should come out and surrender. While all this is going on, the federal government is seeking room for Nnamdi Kanu to be sentenced to death. Sometimes you just keep wondering if we all are living in the same country. The rule for this group is different for the rule for people from another region. I mean, the rule for people in this region is totally different from the rule that governs people from another region. Guys, I'm just going to allow you to take a look at what the message that the very dark man has got for Tinubu. Take your time, watch this video, and let me know your honest reaction in the comment section below. Honestly, it's sad to see all this happening in the country. Now take a look.
Open forever. No mercy will be shown to those who trade in blood of Nigerians. To ban.
You see, this is the problem, and this is why I don't have confidence in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because how are you saying that for bandits and every other person sponsoring terrorism that they should surrender or they will face the Nigerian state? So pending when they decide to surrender, they can continue to kidnap, they can continue to kill, they can continue to rape our women, they can continue to keep kidnapping our children from schools. No, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this is the time for you to move in. You have been waiting for them to surrender for the longest. They have refused to surrender. For the longest, you have been calling on them to surrender, that they should drop down their arms. For the longest. But every day by day, the insecurity increases. Every day by day, they keep committing these atrocities. They keep committing this evil. And yet, you are waiting for them to surrender. Need I remind you what you promised in 2022? I'm going to play you a clip. You promised in 2022, this was not your words when you were seeking election in 2022. You said that you were going to eliminate. These were your words. And thank God, it's from your own channel, TVC. So I'll play everything down to when you started speaking.
Begin from Kaduna State, where the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, has promised to eliminate kidnappers and other troublemakers terrorizing Kaduna State in the northwestern region of the country. Asiwaju Tinubu, who gave this assurance during the APC's Northwest presidential campaign rally held in Kaduna on Tuesday, told the crowd of APC supporters that he will bring an end to the security challenges in the state. TVC News, Lopa Assam has more.
Hundreds of support groups and thousands of supporters of the APC converged on Ahmadu Bello Stadium in Kaduna for the flag-off of the party's presidential campaign in the Northwest. And on the eve of this event, the presidential candidate of the party, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, together with his entourage, visited Birnin-Gwari to sympathize with the emir and his people who have been in the direct line of fire by terrorists. And there he donated 50 million naira to the families of the victims. His arrival at the Ahmadu Bello Stadium on Tuesday signaled the beginning of the presidential campaign in Kaduna. And together with his entourage, Asiwaju Tinubu immediately went around the arena, waving at the mammoth crowd. Also at the campaign rally was his running mate, Senator Kashim Shettima, as well as the governors of Kano, Kebbi, Jigawa, Plateau and Borno states, with party members from their various states. And while addressing the crowd, Bola Tinubu assured them of his commitment to create jobs for the youths, improve agriculture, and bring socio-economic developments if voted into power. The region has been the most hit by terrorists in recent times, and Bola Tinubu promises to effectively tackle those troubling the region when elected president.
All those troublemakers, violent kidnappers, killers, all troublemakers of Kaduna, I assure you, we will eliminate them. El-Rufai has done a good job. Go around Kaduna, you will see how organized, how clean, and it has moved the internally generated revenue up.
The host governor Nasir El-Rufai is pleased with the overwhelming support shown to Asiwaju, and is also convinced that the party will emerge victorious in the zone because of its numerical strength.
What we have seen here, we are satisfied. Northwest has done well, Kaduna has done well. We've set a new standard, and I'm very grateful to all of you.
Several Northerners have voiced their appreciation of Bola Tinubu for the support which they say he has given to the North since.
So when are you going to start eliminating them? You said you would eliminate them. Now, this one you said in Kaduna, you also repeated this thing in Abuja. You also repeated it in Lagos. So at what point do you start eliminating them? Because while you are waiting and you are giving them time, that they don't surrender, that you are going to... no. Day before yesterday, a principal in Kogi State was killed. Now, for that principal, we have said it, that public schools do not go to school again until the government figure out a way to end insecurity. Until this insecurity comes to a stop. Public schools are no longer safe. Now you don't go now, they don't unalive you, which is quite unfortunate. Nobody deserves that. Children see the side bush, you still get mind to go open school. For what? School children, school teachers, the day side bush, you are still opening school. For what? Nigerians are still going by their day as if nothing will happen. For what? And you want Nigeria to be great? This same thing you people did in 2014 when they carried Chibok girls. Everybody moved on. Everybody moved on till tomorrow. Those girls are still in the bush. That thing went further to give Boko Haram the audacity to continue these atrocities. That's why in this one we should not move on. There's little one person can do. How many shout and won't shout? That's why they call on all Nigerians. I say this particular one, we should not move on until they bring back those children and those teachers. And as for President Bola Tinubu, for how long are you expected to wait for them to surrender? And if they don't surrender, when are you expected to move into the bushes? Because you do not give them an ultimatum. You do not even say, okay, I'm giving you people 3 days to surrender. If you don't surrender, we are moving in hard. And we are going to bring you people down. We are going to do this, do this. No, there's no threat. You look like you are sympathizing. You are begging them like you are so scared of them or something. You are the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, for crying out loud. Jesus Christ. Muhammad.
I mean, there's not much to be said that has not already been said. Apart from the insane corruption and gross mismanagement of our resources, I think everybody can see the worsening insecurity is unbearable now. So many people being kidnapped, being killed daily. And it's like every day now there's a new one. There's Zamfara, there's Kebbi, there's Katsina, there's Kaduna, there's Plateau, the most recent in Oyo. And up until now, these kids still are not home yet. They haven't been able to reunite with their families. And on the flip side, in the same Oyo state, the former minister, Adelabu's sister, was kidnapped along with her twin children. Barely 72 hours after, they found a way to free them. They don't care about us. They don't care about ordinary people. But it must be known that no Nigerian life is more important than the other. Every single Nigerian life matters. And every single person must be cared for and protected at all costs. We're here to say, put an end to these kidnappings, put an end to these killings. Schools are still open. Every single day, students are still being kidnapped. What is going on? This has to stop, and this must stop immediately.
The election date has been changed, and a lot of people are almost giving up now, noticing that nothing can happen in Nigeria again. Nigeria can be better. But some will argue that Nigeria is better. Do you think this current ruling party will win again for the next election?
I think I can't predict who's winning or who is not winning. I think from the general mood, I think we can see how people are feeling. I think we can see the discontent, the dissatisfaction with the way that they've managed their affairs. They've had ample time to show any willingness, any political will to make a difference. But it's clear that they do not want to. And we are going to go to the ballots to show how we feel. I personally believe in the democratic system. I believe in the democratic process. And I'm ready on that day to exercise my franchise.
Nigerian police are our friend. Nigerian police are our friend. Let our vote count. Let our vote count. We are one Nigeria. The protest is not against the Nigerian Constitution. Protest is not against the Nigerian Constitution. Let our vote count. Nigerian police are our friend. Protest is not against the Nigerian Constitution. Protest is not against the Nigerian Constitution. Let our vote count. Let our vote count. Our vote must count. INEC, our vote must count. INEC, our vote must count. INEC, our vote must count. Protest is not against the Nigerian Constitution. Let our vote count. Let our vote count. Let our vote count. Our vote must count. Protest is not against the Nigerian Constitution. Let our vote count. INEC chairman, our vote must count. If you rig, you die. INEC chairman, if you rig the election, you die. Yaba, INEC chairman, if you rig the election, you die. If you rig the election, Ogu, from your village, you don't agree. You don't agree. Our vote must count. Our vote must count. If Tinubu cannot rule us, let him resign. 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 Our vote must count. Our vote must count. Our vote must count. If Tinubu cannot rule us, let Tinubu resign. If Tinubu cannot rule us, let Tinubu resign. If Tinubu cannot rule us, let Tinubu resign. Our vote must count. Our vote must count. If Tinubu cannot rule us, let Tinubu resign. If Tinubu cannot rule us, let Tinubu resign. Our vote must count. Our vote must count. Protest is not against the Nigerian Constitution. Our vote must count. Our vote must count. All the way from Lagos to Abuja, our vote must count. Our vote must count. Our vote must count. Our vote must count. Let's go. He's the first president. It's the worst thing that has ever happened to Nigeria. Imagine the time like this when Nigerians are grieving and are mourning. His wife is busy campaigning and buying an XUV for some useless failed APC women leaders. Bunch of nuisance. We are planning to shut down the country. We are planning to shut down the country. So, in fact, the man has failed. No light. No job opportunity, no food, nothing. Our farmers can no longer access their farmland. In fact, no security. The rate of insecurity has increased to 101%. And the president is busy borrowing money from left, right, center. Borrow from Farmpay, pay OP. Borrow from Money Point and pay Zenith. The president is a confused president. He's the most useless president in the history of Nigeria. Me as a Nigerian, I'm praying that President Tinubu should not happen to any country. Because Nigeria, for which to survive up to this time, that means we are very, very strong. Imagine President Buhari that hand over to President Bola Tinubu could not even withstand the abject poverty and the insecurity and the hardship of President Bola Tinubu's governance. It's a failed one. They will arrest us tired. Must come out. Bandits must go. We no go green. We no go green. We no go green.
Tinubu must go.
Yes.
Tinubu must go.
Yes.
Tinubu must go.
Yes.
Tinubu must go.
My
Tinubu must go.
Yes, many Nigerians have reacted to the very dark man's led protest in Abuja. Some people are saying that obedience should join the very dark man in accomplishing the needed revolution that is going to deliver Nigeria. Like this guy said, obedience should put away their differences with the very dark man and join forces with him. That what Nigeria needs today is revolution and not even election, because the cabals want to rig in their own favor. Now, see what this guy here wrote. He said, Brother Mike commends very dark man for leading Tinubu must go protest, calls on Randy Peters, Mama P and others to bury differences and support VDM to achieve one united and strong opposition front. Guys, I think this makes sense. And this other person here say we need to start protests here in Lagos. Lekki Street Boy is saying every state should start their own protest. I mean, this guy is specifically calling on Lagosians to come out, that everybody should be protesting by now to rescue this country, guys. That is what they are saying after the very dark man led the protest that he led in Abuja. Now, this one here say, while very dark man and others are out there asking for a better Nigeria, on a mama and papa they out, they beg for rice and garri. Now, some women were seen collecting rice in Osun State from the APC, guys. And this one here, this is Isaac Fayose, and he said ongoing protest in Abuja, very dark man for a reason. So you people can see that the power of the people is greater than the power of the people in government. Nigerians are tired. This is the worst and most wicked government since the creation of Nigeria and democracy in Nigeria. Isaac Fayose reacts, guys. Many people have commended the very dark man on how he came back and led this protest, guys. They've gone to, the security agencies, and the protest is continuing. And this one say, very dark man is the Mandela of Nigeria for our future and children's future. Please put very dark man in prayer. I don't trust APC, the fear of political thieves and political assassination, guys. So the main message here is the guy who is calling on Nigerians to come together and join forces with a very dark man, that Nigeria really needs revolution. You can imagine if this protest happening in Abuja is happening across all the states, guys. It's going to send a very strong message to the powers that be. And this other person here said, you Nigerian soldiers, okay, this was the very dark man speaking during the protest. Say, you Nigerian soldiers standing here know the truth. Even the civil defense personnel standing here, in never tay on a get level. I don't even know what honor they do here. As in, the very dark man was telling the civil defense people, what is your job here? As in, the insecurity in Nigeria, you might be wondering, why was the civil defense even created, guys? Insecurity is overtaking the country, and we have security agencies, and yet people are going through a lot. Many people have been kidnapped and all that. And this person here said, this is the very dark man. It's a very dark man speaking at the ongoing protest in Abuja as he knocks civil defense officials. Now, you might just think that this happened in Oyo, or it happened in it happened in Kogi or in Borno State. Guess what? Two people were kidnapped in Omaya, guys. In Omaya, the Fulani terrorists kidnapped two people and were demanding for ransom of 10 million naira. And guess what? The youths took it upon themselves, entered the forest, and were able to rescue these people. Guys, this is what is happening in Nigeria. Anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. What's your take on the obedience to join forces with a very dark man? Everybody should put away his differences. Even Showore's team should join hand in rescuing Nigeria. Instead of people trying to claim supremacy, everybody should come together and join a very strong opposition front to contain Tinubu's plans, ahead of 2027 to rig the next election, guys. Let me allow you to take a look at these videos and let me know your honest reaction in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification for more. Thank you.